Let's understand a very small concept, one more concept, that is autosomal traits and allosomal traits. Now, the traits which are for which the genes are present on the autosome are called as autosomal traits, and traits for which the genes are present on the sex chromosome are called as allosomal traits. So remember, two alleles are present in the female and male. In this case, both, because the autosomes are common to both male and female, that's why both alleles are present in the case of female and male. In the case of the allosomal traits, two alleles are supposed to be present in the case of female and only one allele in the case of the male, because we have learned the concept that there are many genes present on which chromosome? X chromosome. So now if the symptom have to appear, the symptoms will appear in which case more? Male case more, because hemizygous situation. Now autosomal traits, reciprocal cross will give you the same result. That's why Morgan's result were different, because Morgan considered which chromosome? X chromosome. He luckily took up the eye color, and eye color character gene is on which chromosome? X chromosome. So reciprocal cross will give you different result if it is a autosomal trait. Next thing, there is a direct inheritance from one generation to next generation. There is nothing to think about whether it is going to male or female, because direct inheritance is there. But in the case of allosomal characters, crisscross inheritance is there. That means moving from one sex to the opposite sex. Then the single recessive allele do not express. In the case of autosomal characters, a small a will never express, it need another a, or in this combination and in this combination capital A only will express. So single recessive form cannot express. But when it comes to hemizygous situation, we learned on the last page, in the case of hemizygous situation, in the case of male, expression in the single recessive allele can also express. Now autosomal character traits are equally, male and female both are equally influenced or will show expression. In the all allosomal characters, male are affected more, and the dominant allele influences equally. If influence is there, female is influenced more. Remember, if dominant alleles are present together, then both male and female are equally influenced. But in the case of allosomal characters, if dominants are present, X with a character of bad type is there, then female will express more, will be more showing its effect in the female more compared to the male. So these are various differences between the autosomal trait and allosomal trait. So today we have covered the concept of the sex linkage. We have understood what is sex linked characters. We have understood crisscross, both diagynic and the diandric, holandric as well as hologynic. And we have learned that what is the difference between sex limited character and sex influenced character, and autosomal traits as well as the allosomal traits. So in the tomorrow's class, we will start the new concept of sex determination.